on Fast and Loud.
Hey, you kids don't make me pull this bus over.
Last week, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman set out to challenge history by infusing a classic 71 Challenger with the modern-day muscle of its 2015 counterpart.
We can build a 1970 2015.
But Aaron's dreams didn't match reality.
Wow, a bunch of problems holding us up.
Now the invoices are adding up.
That's ridiculous.
And time is running out as they try to squeeze today's technology into yesterday's frame.
What a mess, dude.
Meanwhile, Richard scores a classic 34 Plymouth.
Wow.
And sets a trap for an old friend.
Come on, good looking.
And Sue stops in with her verdict on Aaron's upholstery plan.
Ass monkey as usual.
Will Richard end up with a lean green Scat Pack machine?
Is it done yet?
Or discover the two nearly perfect cars divide into none?
That's our deadline, and I don't care if we got to work all night.
Oh, come on, that can't be right. Hey, Jeremy, how are we looking on that trans tunnel? What do you think?
Hammered dog. I mean, I worked on it a little bit to get this down because it was like super rounded.
Yeah, let's cut that excess off and we'll put a little more shape actually in that corner right there. Yeah.
So tighter here.
Yep, to wrap all that around. Let's do some more work on it.
A little more work.
A lot more work. Let's get her done. So here we are, over halfway through our latest build, and it's turning into quite a challenge, which is apropos considering how this mess started.
What the hell?
See, the other day, Richard drove up in a 2015 Scat Pack Challenger, which, believe it or not, was eventually headed to the crusher.
I don't get to keep it, man. Nobody does. It's like a pre-production or something.
And that's when I got the bright idea to use it as a parts store. They're just gonna crush it. I'm thinking I might know of a way to make your 71 a heck of a lot meaner. That's right, take its 21st century guts and transplant them into the 71 Scat Pack Challenger Richard had sitting on the lot.
This might be one of the dumber things I've done.
Unfortunately, it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped. That output shaft is way too long. We've already had to ditch the 2015 transmission for a more compact unit, and every time we've tried to fit the motor, we've run into roadblock.
Hate to say it, transmission's still hanging out the bottom of the car.
Which is why Jeremy is at this very minute fabricating a new transmission tunnel. In the process, I've gutted two perfectly good cars, so we're past the point of no return. But whether or not I can deliver the one car that I promised Richard, well, that's still up in the air. On top of that, already blown through the original $15K budget. A fact that I've not exactly let the big monkey in on yet. I believe that there's a good time and a bad time to share bad news. I just haven't figured out exactly what time that is.
Hey, so do you realize how much money's being spent on this Challenger?
It shouldn't be that much. We're taking all the parts off the other car.
Okay, there's a transmission, and there are headers, there's a wiring harness. This is your total number right now.
Okay, that's ridiculous. I thought we were pulling all that stuff off the other car.
There's stuff in there that I don't know what to do with.
See, that's what happens when you give the bearded wonder enough rope. He'll hang us all. Let's go see what's up.
Oh, God. I'm not going.
Okay, what's up?
That's like an inch thick.
How much does it weigh?
I don't know how much it weighs, but it's ridiculous. I thought we were grabbing all that stuff off the other car.
Well, it would have been nice, and we're still trying to do that everywhere we can.
Well, I know, but I only gave you 15 grand in 15 days, and we're...
The 15 grand's, I guarantee is gone. I didn't say we could use everything out of
You
it.
sold me a bill of goods for your new toy.
Well, yeah, believe me, you haven't told Dodge yet. That may not be all the crime.
You know, I'm not the only one with secrets around here. Richard hasn't even told Dodge that he's borrowing the 2015 parts, and he has to return that vehicle next week.
Okay, so we're not spending any more.
Listen, I think we're we're practically done. I think we're done spending money.
You already spent all the money. Now I want a car to show for it.
That went better than I thought it would. All right, Kimosabi, where are you taking me now?
As always, we're off to find a car. I figured one way to keep you from spending my money is to get you out of the garage. So while Kaufman's guys are finishing up on the trans tunnel or whatever, I figured it's wiser and cheaper to keep him within eyeshot, so I'm bringing him along to follow up on a hot lead. It's a 34 Plymouth Coupe.
That's a good car.
No, they're cool. A guy hit us up on the interwebs, said his father passed, I believe, or maybe his granddad, and that he had the car 50 years.
Wow.
And has never done anything with it. When you got something that old and hopefully in good shape, you grab the cash, you grab the Aaron, and you jump in the truck.
How much of it's there?
I've seen one picture off a cell phone, and it looks like a whole car on that side. There we go. This looks like it. Especially since I have to build up the inventory at the shop to pay for all the unexpected expenses on the Challenger build. Not to mention my live music venue, which is new. Right on.
Hey,
Richard
what's up?
Rawlings. We spoke on the phone?
Hey, how you doing?
It's Bill, right?
Yep, Bill.
All right, good deal.
I'm Bill, and I invited Richard out here to look at my 34 Plymouth. I thought he might be interested in it.
So,
Gonna step into my showroom.
Exactly, right?
70 acres of luxury.
Wow. So that's it.
That's it.
Just like the cell phone picture you sent me.
I did wash it for you today.
Yeah, it rained a little, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Looks good from this side. The other side looks
Pretty good. Pretty good all the way around.
Yeah, that'll work. I can tell instantly that it's not rusted down at the bottom. It's all there. I mean, it's a whole car. I gotta have it, I gotta buy it. I just gotta hold my enthusiasm down because I still gotta bargain with the guy. So what's the story?
The story is my dad bought it when he was 25 from the original owner in Chicago. He always promised me that this would be the car he'd teach me to work on and know about cars. It sat in the garage for basically 43 years and never did anything with it.
How long's it been sitting right here?
Probably about 5 years. It was in the barn over there. I guess he decided to upgrade it.
To the field,
Yeah.
to the outside?
It's got the grill on it. It's great. It's got both the headlight lenses. The louvers on the hood are fine.
What's it got for a motor?
Looks like it's a little shy of motor.
That it is. What do you want for it?
I was hoping to get about 10 grand for it.
Jeez. That's definitely high. It's a cool car, but it basically needs every single thing a car could need, except for a body. I've got to get it as cheap as I can, and you know me. I pulled the old gas monkey one, too. Slice it in half. I was thinking more like 5 grand in cash.
Okay, well, me in the middle, 7,500.
It's amazing that the car sat here this long and didn't get bullet holes and kicked down and dented up. How about 6?
6,350.
Where's that number come from?
It's gotta be random.
6350. Okay, deal.
Change.
6,350.
All right. Whatever. That's close enough for me, and we shook on the deal, and I got the car. So loading it was a little bit of a chore. I'm watching Aaron. I mean, Aaron's over there drawing triangles and going around trees and through loops and what have you.
Initially, I was very concerned that we were going to damage the sheetmetal on the car by pulling it out sideways. Much to my surprise, it really broke free pretty quickly. It actually rolled really well, which is shocking. Typically, the hubs are frozen, but really did just get lucky on this one. Good. Hit it.
I did my job. He tells me when to press the top and when to press the bottom. We got it all up in the trailer, and now we just got about 2 hours to get back to Dallas, so we gotta go.
Let's do it.
All right, here goes nothing. Okay, little Hemi, let's see if we can give Aaron a little homecoming present. While Aaron's been out traipsing around the countryside with Richard, Jeremy finished up his work on the trans tunnel. So we're gonna try for, I guess, around the 50,000th time to see if we can get this huge 2015 engine and the 71 chassis.
It's probably pretty close. There we go.
How's it looking?
Can't tell yet.
Let's put a couple volts in.
Damn it. I really don't want to be here. This is a bad situation. There you go. Now we raise it up. We'll finish this up in the air so we get on our back. All right.
Right?
Look at that.
Dude, we rocked that. That baby's a perfect fit. All right. Well, what do you know? We've successfully fit the motor and transmission in the car. Cool. Now we just gotta get the rest of the 2015 parts crammed in, the suspension dialed in, and all the electronics talking. I talk too much sometimes, don't I?
Hallelujah.
Coming up,
You think we're in, or we might have to come out again?
Aaron's struggles continue on one of the most complicated builds in Gas Monkey history.
Oh, come on, that can't be right.
While Mike
What is that?
is looking for a little glory of his own.
You think I did a good job, though, on this stuff?
No.
What up, Ager?
It's a nice ride.
Hell yeah, it is.
Decent work, but
You know. The 34 Plymouth is back at the shop, and it was a great find at a great price, and I won't have to do much to it to make a really sweet profit. Minus the motor and tranny, it's really a rust-free car. I mean, it's not ate up, there's no holes in it, there's no nothing. So find them in this condition is pretty good. What we need to do is just get one of the guys to drag it off, chunk it on the lot.
you want us to put in some jack stands so we can get these tires off of it, or?
Hell no, just put it next to the street. I know just the sucker will see it and buy it at the price I want.
Okay, I'll
Cool,
get it
man.
handled.
I've done all my hard work. I bought it and brought it.
Okay, I'll get someone to get it off.
After Aaron dropped the bomb on me earlier about all the extra parts he had to order for the Challenger, I'm not spending another penny on anything, especially since I'm putting a lot of money into a big new investment, my live music venue. You know, the one I told you about last episode.
Welcome to Gas Monkey's future.
This place is huge, dude. Do you really think we can pack this thing up 2 or 3 times a week? I'm all about risk-reward, but it seems like there's been a lot more risk than reward lately.
All right, guys, I'd like to knock the suspension out today.
Check that out, an engine actually in a car. Cool. You think we're in, or we might have to come out again?
Barring any problems, then it's not going to come back out. We're in.
So I guess KC and Jeremy finally got the 2015 Hemi successfully mounted into the 71, which means Aaron's Challenger switcheroo program may still have a chance of working out. We already mounted the radiator and stuff.
Yeah, we're already done with it.
Casey wrenched it instead of sanded.
It's nice every once in a while.
It should be an absolute blast to drive.
I've already put the word out on the interwebs about this build, and I might have hooked a potential buyer, but to sell it, I have to have a finished car.
It really looks like it's coming together. We've knocked some big problems back into place.
Killer. Keep going. Because I got a buyer coming to look at this thing in 5 days, and that's Richard days, not Aaron days.
Don't let him scare you, Aaron. We got this.
It seems like it's been 2 steps forward and 1 step back the whole way with this build. But now that we have the engine bolted in, Casey and Jeremy have been dialing in the front suspension. And once we get the wheels on, we might even get the Challenger on the ground by the end of the day.
Chop. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, come on, that can't be right. That camber, not gonna cut it. Camber is basically the angle of the tires vertically as they point towards the middle of the car or away from the car.
Look at that right now.
Oh. Right now, ours, they're looking a little knock-kneed.
It's gonna go like this.
They go any further, they'll hit the inner fender. This is an incredibly complicated build. We can correct the camber issue, no problem. But in order to do that, we're gonna have to order some replacement parts for the front suspension. And you all know what that means. More time and more money. All right, I'll get Tony on it. Oh, well. That's how this goes. So as you already know, we've faced quite a few unique obstacles on this Challenger build.
I'm scared.
You what?
Scared to take him in there.
Oh. I'll protect you. But there's one familiar challenge that can be just as daunting.
What is that?
What do you mean the seats? Don't like them?
Naked.
Naked as a jaybird.
Naked.
So we've got a 71 Challenger. We took all the guts out of the new car and we stuffed them inside of our old car. So it's a lot faster, it stops a lot harder, and turns a lot harder. And you know from the factory how flat these seats were? You go sliding across it. You know, if you just try and go through the drive-through at half a mile an hour. What we decided to do was put some more hip and side bolstering in the seat. And I was gonna try and draw it, show it to you, and I thought that maybe it'd be best if we just went ahead and did it, and then y'all could finish it out and upholster them and everything.
Okay. It looked like junk.
Actually feeling a little vulnerable here. Since there isn't any paint or bodywork to do on the Challenger build, and I like my paycheck, when Aaron and Richard wanted the seats modified, I volunteered for the job. Felt like I did a pretty good job, but I'm not sure because I've never done them before.
This is not flat.
Yep.
Not flush. If you don't have nothing here, what are you gonna do about this piece metal? I don't like it. And then I think this need a piece of foam go all across. Okay. What about this one? All this is worst part right here. See, they try to put some foam on the seat. They try to modify the seat. You guys tell them to do like this.
Well, yeah, kinda.
Which, oh, wait, not in so many words. Are you crying?
No, I'm laughing.
You think the guy did a good job, though, on this stuff?
You really want me to say it?
Yeah.
No.
He didn't do a good job?
No.
What'd he do wrong?
A lot. Ask Monkey think he do me the favor, but he didn't. Tell you the truth. I don't think the seat look good.
It's a more pertinent question. Can they be fixed?
Yeah.
Okay. So once we got all that figured out, it's time to figure out what material we were going to use. So we went back to the infamous shelf in the back. What we wanted to do is increase the grip by adding a center panel on the seat section and the seat back. Okay, let's go look at this real quick. We found a couple pieces of perf that are probably going to work. We didn't talk about price.
Oh, price?
Yeah.
1,600.
That's a pretty good price.
I would say it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Okay.
Also, we're going to talk to our upholstery guy, find out what his problem is.
Yeah, well, he needs to do some work on that.
Okay.
We'll see ya. What do you think? We gonna be able to use that booster?
Yeah, it's in there pretty good.
Let's take a look at it.
It's a 2-bolted, or is it 4? It's 2, but they are strange. After Richard found out about all the extra parts we had to order, I promised him that we would salvage whatever else we could from the 2015, but it continues to be much more difficult than I anticipated, and some of its features are so different from what we did on our car, it simply won't work. For instance, I was hoping that we could use the entire clutch assembly out of the 2015.
You want to try to get it out and see what it looks like?
No. We can't attach our wheel to that. So that's not gonna work. But now I can see that the way it hooks onto the firewall is not going to work with the 71 body. So it looks like we're gonna spend a little more of Ricardo's dinero. Yeah, see if you can pull that clutch line off. It would be nice if we could at least salvage that.
Okay.
See what's connected to. Yeah. I'm hoping we can still use the clutch line, so I'm gonna have KC take it out.
Freaking rack on this thing's cool. Yeah. Not comfortable.
Meanwhile, I've got Charles hooking up the wiring harness between the computer and all the components it needs to control. I'd feel a lot better if I could at least hear the engine turn over by the end of the day.
You know, it'd be a lot simpler if we were using all the parts from 2015. But since we're keeping the original steering column to maintain the look of the car, we also have to keep the original ignition.
Hey, Aaron, we gotta talk.
Unfortunately, I'm realizing that could present a big problem.
What you need, hombre?
I have a question about the ignition for you that's kind of important. This computer needs to see constant ignition. An old column doesn't have that. Kills everything.
Yeah, that's right.
So that being said, is there a way?
Right. So Charles just pointed out an interesting issue. Whenever you turn the key of an older car like this 71, all the power from the battery goes to the starter. That means that our computer we just installed won't be on and can't fire the coils or the injectors.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to think on this one.
Come on, dude. Come on.
I'm sure that we'll get there. I really am. I just, we do this every day, and so what it is, but it's every time, it's a new set of problems.
Yeah.
I just hate getting yelled at about time.
There are a number of potential solutions for this problem. We just gotta find one that fits us, because otherwise the engine won't run, and that's kind of the whole point, right? All right, back to the drawing board. We're definitely gonna have to figure this thing out.
Coming up, Richard's losing patience.
Is it done yet?
And decides it's time for a trip to the principal's office.
What a mess, dude.
There's not half of what Charles is dealing with out in the engine bay.
What's Charles dealing with?
Wiring. More and more wiring.
Is it done yet? It's got to be done. We've already got a buyer for it. We're jamming. Right now, I'm about as happy as a dead pig in sunshine. I got another email from the buyer who's definitely interested in the Back to the Future Challenger that we're building.
But I'm worried I might have put the cart before the caboodle because I might have made a few promises that we just can't keep. Big fabrication issue is, are we gonna be able to get that shaker hood on this car?
Well, that's probably something we're gonna have to let Aaron maybe address because there was an issue with fitment on that, so.
Hey, man, I was just asking them about the shaker hood, and they're telling me that's probably not gonna work.
As of right now, it's a no-go. We really don't believe that it's gonna clear.
As we continue to squeeze our 2015 engine with its modern accoutrement into our 71, real estate is becoming a premium. We're already having to relocate the battery to the trunk because there's just not enough room for it up front. And from the start, Richard wanted to use the shaker hood off the 2015. But with everything else we're cramming into the engine bay, there's just not enough room for all the pieces to make it fully functional.
We're concerned about the height of it very much. And then the second thing is we know that our airbox won't work.
Well, then I'll just pull that idea, period. Let's just forget about it. Because right now we got 3.5, 4 days.
That makes it easy for us because we're able to mount our air filter off to the side.
Dude, I'm down. It looks rad. We got 3.5 days. Get after it, guys. I need some money. I got things to pay for. I got a music venue to open up.
My grand experiment of blending the technology of a spaceship and the Mayflower has been met with another disappointment. But in the big picture, we're actually making some progress. Charles has made headway getting the 2015 computer we put in talk to the 71's ignition.
The old car, when you go to crank the car, it basically pulls power away from everything. But that's a problem because the computer that we transplanted from the 2015 needs power during the starting cycle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trick the computer into thinking it has ignition during the starting cycle with a timer. All right, guys, looks good. The ignition signal didn't die.
So what we've done here is that whenever we turn the ignition on, it's on, hangs on to the 12 volts and keeps delivering it through the ignition cycle. Let's go, you've got ignition again. So we got that under control. That being said, the car's ready to do a test fire.
Keep at it long enough, we'll get it right. All right, let's see if this patient has a heartbeat. Now that we actually have the computer talking to the ignition, we finally reached a decisive moment. Fire up the engine and see if it was all worth it.
How many quarts do you want in here, Aaron? Like 6?
You got 5 quarts in right now? Mm-hmm. All right, we're not driving, it's fine. If it fires, we got fuel lines laying on the header, etc. If it talks, kill it.
We got fuel pressure.
I haven't got the exhaust hooked up, so we can't run the engine long. But if it turns over and starts, I'll know we're in business.
Clear. The runs. Good job. Boom, sucker. Cool. That's excellent. I'm very excited, guys. I'm hiding my excitement, but I'm really excited.
That's awesome. That's a lot of work you put into that. That's all I got to say. You need to take time to do it right every time. It'll reward you.
Houston, we do not have a problem. If everything else falls into line like this over the next few days, then the Mayflower is poised for liftoff.
So we've been working weeks for this moment. Now that we've jumped a major hurdle, some of us think we need a little break. Richard got this cool 57 short bus a while back. I think it's time we go for a little field trip.
Casey, grab your helmet. Hurry before Richard sees us.
Everybody here? All right, let's do it. Let's go for a ride. Let's go. Busted.
Man, what are you fools doing?
Nothing.
Why you got seats? Don't want to sit. That ain't making no sense at all. You know what I hate more than employees sneaking around on company time to have some fun? When they're having fun without me. What are you doing, Coy?
I'm driving this bad boy.
No, I'm driving. Yeah, I get to have the fun. You do the work. Oh, yeah.
You gotta close the door.
All aboard. All right, everybody, grab your buddy. Has it got a parking brake anywhere?
Nope. Oh, gravity.
You better hang over, get ready to turn. I might have hit the brakes a little bit hard on that one. Ready?
My cheeks hurt.
What's wrong with y'all?
I don't think your ride's half bad.
Hey, you kids don't make me pull this bus over. I'm gonna wait for one of y'all to go out the exit door back there. Uh-oh, we died. Uh-oh.
All right, cool. At least we made it back.
Hey, Mike, your work didn't work, so...
Hey, it worked all the way around the block. That's good enough.
Make sure you fix this thing and park it. Hold on. Hold on. God dang. I didn't know what the hell that noise was. I was like, holy.
God, this is a mess. All done.
I guess we just take a look, see if it even goes in here. Yesterday, we got the engine of the 71 to fire for the very first time, which is a huge mission accomplished. Now I need to modify the headers so they actually fit in the engine compartment, which is not so easy when we already have so much going on underneath. Today's challenge is fabricating a new header on the passenger side. The original header, well, it was just fighting for space with a new starter, and the starter was gonna win.
Can't get in here to work because the hole that all the headers are going into, I can't get to from the top. The valve cover and the head actually cover everything. I can't go through the side of it, and the darn sure can't go through the bottom. So I'm having to work through this little hole in the back. I used to get real frustrated. Now I get less than real frustrated.
God, this is gonna be an ugly header.
So I learned, like, I had to start in my head, like seeing where, like imagining what it looks like, what I'm feeling, and what's going on there. When you see it in your head, no matter how difficult it is, at least you can kind of understand what you're up against.
I really hope I don't screw this one up. This has definitely been one of the most, pun fully intended, challenging projects of my career. At first, I thought I bit off more than I could chew on this build, but now I'm realizing that it's one tasty meal. For all of its difficulties, I do like this car, even its screwed up header. Check task 1002 off the list.
Coming up, time is running out on the Challenger build.
Car's supposed to be done in the morning. I don't care if we got to work all night.
While a visit from an old friend may just turn things around.
$7,500?
Nope. Oh, wait.
During a 2014 Mecum auction, a 71 Dodge Hemi Challenger RT sold for which amount? Was it A, $75,000, B, $250,000, C, $500,000, or D, $625,000? During a 2014 Mecum auction, a 71 Dodge Hemi Challenger RT sold for which amount? The answer is B. One of only 70 Hemi Challengers built that year sold for $250 grand.
So what's the deal, guys? Where we at?
We've had it running before. We've got both headers on. We should be able to finish the exhaust today. And we've already run it once before, so we're short interior and putting the wheels on.
Car's supposed to be done in the morning, 9 a.m. Do monkeys in the wild get ulcers? I don't know. I'm telling you, this one does. At least we know part of Aaron's whack Scat pack transplant is working. I mean, the engine talked to the computer. They got it started the other day, but the buyer's coming tomorrow. And if he sees the car in this condition, well, there's no way I can close the deal. We're not going to miss that. I don't care if we got to work all night. And I hated to use the word we. I'll stay out here and order you hamburgers or something, but we're not going to miss it. Got it?
Got it.
Cool. All hands on deck. Get her done. Now. Richard's not around this time. We're late.
He ain't gonna order no hamburgers.
Ass monkey as usual. Hey! Aaron!
Did you get it fixed?
I got it fixed.
Cool. Sue got the Challenger seats back to us with a little time to spare.
That'll work.
Okay.
Super duper.
Enjoy.
Christy got a check for you up front.
Okay.
So everybody knows that Fired Up Garage and Gas Monkey are just a few miles apart. I mean, every once in a while, I just kind of sneak around, drive by Richard's, take a look inside, see what's going on. Anytime I can avoid actually talking to him, I will. But guess what? Today, I spotted a 34 Plymouth in here, and I just absolutely had to stop and deal with Richard on this one. I wonder if I can get a deal on this.
So I've got my big fish for the Challenger coming in town tomorrow. But in the meantime, my little Plymouth may have hooked me a little fish. An ugly, smelly, seen better days little fish.
Come on, good looking.
Everybody knows that Thomas Weeks is down there, Fired Up Garage, and him and the other guys are trying to become a big shop, if you will. And I knew he'd be all over that Plymouth, so I set the bait and caught me a car buyer. Man, don't you know you're in Texas? You get shot just walking in a guy's backyard and playing with his toys.
Yeah, but when a guy's packing some money for you, I don't think you're actually gonna pull a gun on me today.
He's here to buy the car. He's always liked 34 Plymouths, and, well, let's haggle. I dished out $6,350 for this thing, and Thomas is gonna have to pay me a lot more than that if he wants to take it home.
So what's the deal with this thing?
Well, I just got it. I don't have the seat springs. Other than that, it's complete, and it's not all rusted through. I mean, this thing will clean up and be a nice car real fast.
I hope you don't love it too much today.
I think I love it about 15 grand worth.
Why don't you just go ahead and go get your gun and just pull it on me? Hey, if you're gonna rob me, just do it right, okay? Richard comes and flies off the handle with 15. He's gotta be kidding me. There ain't no meat left on the bone there. I don't know that I like it $15,000 left.
If I put this thing on the old interwebs, you know it's gonna bring 15 grand.
Yeah?
Doesn't have bullet holes in it. It's not all kicked in and bashed in.
Yeah, it's been taken care of.
So you tell me where you're at.
To be honest with you, $7,500?
Oh, man, 7,500 bucks. I started out at 15 grand. That's the top end of the spectrum. Immediately cuts me to 7,500. I gotta get some cash, but I'm not a fool to let this go. I need to make some profit. I'll tell you what, me and you haggle all the time. We can do all this going back and forth. I know you're gonna bomb, and I know you got folded money in your truck, so 10 grand, no other haggling, I'll sell it to you.
10?
That's it.
You know what? That's exactly what I brought. Done deal.
Cool. It doesn't come with any help loading it. Thanks, man. See you later.
Wait. You gotta at least help me load it up.
Nope. We got it here. I didn't have to touch it. I didn't have to clean it. I didn't clean it out. I didn't do anything. $3,700 profit. That's a good day.
I can't believe he's making me load this thing by myself. I was kind of surprised. I mean, we didn't work too many negotiations backwards and forth. He threw a number out there, and it was exactly the number that was in my head. I was perfectly fine with it. Would have been nice having some help getting it on the truck, though.
We're at T-minus 10 hours until Richard's buyer for the Challenger gets here. And since we still have quite a few issues to button up, that means we're going to be pushing hard for the next few hours. When we went to put the wheels on the car the other day, we noticed we had a tremendous amount of negative camber, which is the top of the tires pointing in towards the middle of the car. And that will eat the tires, and it'll also affect the handling. To fix that, we had to order new suspension parts, more specifically, longer control arms, which will stand the tire back up straight and should fix the negative camber issue. Once we switch them out, I hope we'll have everything back in spec. Yeah, that's gonna sit much better.
I'm much more relieved right now.
Good. I'm glad something finally looks like it's going our way.
All right, let's get the rest of this stuff wrapped up. I'm hoping we've cleared our last major hurdle on this build.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't use the shaker scoop.
Give us a little more time next time.
Go ahead and start yours, Aaron, and then I'll get mine.
I really want this 71 to exceed everyone's expectations, especially since the 2015 paid the ultimate price to allow this to happen.
Oh, hey, this clue.
The upside is, if we actually pull this off, not only is it a great accomplishment for my team, but we'll have something truly unique to show for all of our hard work.
All right, say goodnight. It's time to settle into your new home.
I guess that's a wrap, folks.
Coming up.
Sounds good.
Richard takes a potential buyer for a ride.
Get you some of that.
But will he get taken for one, too?
So would 100 grand buy the car?
Oh, God, no. You owe me that for the test ride.
I've got this really old tire. We're trying to pop it back onto the rim. We're using the explosive force to seat the tire.
Kids, do not try this at home.
Yeah, it is. This is how you do it. Get it! Hit it! Third time's a charm. Get in there.
16.5 suck.
This is like 1971.
1971 had fuel injection, 6 gears, and 14-inch brakes. That thing's 2015 all the way.
Haven't we seen that car before?
Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody's following us.
It's a little weird. I'm telling you, I've seen that thing before. I don't know if we're being followed or just mocked. I know we could take them. That would be illegal, Aaron. Here in 4-H. Woo! Here we go. 1971 340 4-speed RT Scat Pack Dodge Challenger. I got this beauty for $42,000 down at the Worldwide Auction in Houston, Texas. And the next thing you know, Dodge loans me a 2015 pre-production Scat Pack Challenger that's headed for the crusher as soon as I'm done with it. Then Aaron says, why don't we use the new car to amp up the old one? And I'm like, that's a great idea. Why not?
We knew that basically we needed none of the old suspension, and we know that the motor and transmission are going to come out. What we really needed out of our 2015 was its driveline, specifically its motor. There are a lot of really, really amazing parts on the new Scat Pack 2015 Challenger. And while it would have been nice to put as many of those components on this car as possible, well, I mean, it's just that one car's kind of like a spaceship and the other car's kind of like the Mayflower. So making those parts work on this car would have been much more difficult. So for some of the more normal features like the suspension, we had to turn to aftermarket companies.
It'll work into it.
We used Magnum Force suspension and replaced the entire front cradle. Also, the control arm setup is radically different from factory. Some of the geometry has been optimized. One of the features that we were really excited about, especially Richard, was putting on the shaker hood. But there were a lot of issues that were prohibitive. So the shaker hood didn't make it onto this car, regrettably.
You just told me no. Now I'm tens of thousands of dollars in, but you can't stop at that point. You can't back up, you can't run away scared. You just gotta push forward, and that's exactly what the guys did.
Since so much of this car is completely stock on the outside, I needed a set of wheels that A, fit, but second, actually looked right on the car. US Mag had a wonderful option. Basically a stock wheel that's been blown up into 18s in the front and 20s in the rear. You don't have to think twice. It really makes sense on the car. The seats looked okay, but with a car that stops this hard, a car that accelerates this hard, and a car that turns this hard, well, there's a fair chance you might end up coming out the window or at least in the passenger seat. So what I wanted to do was actually add a bit more hip and side bolster to curtail that. On top of that, we also changed the materials slightly. We went with a grain that fit well between the dash and between the vinyl top, and then we took the inserts and made it all perf. The final product was absolutely stunning.
When all was said and done, we ended up with probably the first ever 1971 Challenger retrofitted with modern Scat Pack components. It cost me way more than I thought it would, so I've got to get at least $100 grand out of this thing or I'm screwed. It's a good thing I got a buyer already on the hook. Woo!
You know, it may not be a Hellcat, but it's definitely a Scat Cat. Let's get out of here.
There you go. I'm ready to rock. Hey, why do you always get the drive?
You build them, you drive them.
Now I got one badass car. It's time to sell it. So you need a Gas Monkey Original for a customer that's doing, what, a sweepstakes or something?
Yeah, we're going to be giving away a vehicle. What better way?
So Chris shows up, and I keep trying to say, hey, who's your client, what have you? And he's being pretty, well, let's just say he's not telling me. This is a 1971 Dodge Challenger.
I'm at Gas Monkey today to purchase a car for my client. They're running a big sweepstakes, and if Richard knows who my client is, he's going to raise the price.
We redid all the interior just to upgrade the materials to kind of go along with the rest of the car.
My client's looking for a classic car, but something that's got style and muscle and fast. This car fits the bill perfectly.
It handles brakes and turns the way you would expect something with that motor in it to...
So it's a 2015 running gear, 2015 motor in a 71.
Completely.
Can we take it for a test drive?
Heck yeah. That's how I get the most money out of these things. I wish it wasn't as slick and rainy as it is, or we'd be doing some crazy burnouts.
Wow, sounds good.
Drives like a brand new one. If you recall at auction, I paid $42,000 for the 71 Challenger. Yeah, we're putting about 400 to the rear wheels. Wow! Well, that blew up to 35 grand we ended up spending by the time we did wheels and brakes and all the things that we didn't rob off of the 2015. So, all in all, I'm in the car for 77 grand. As I say, get you some of that.
It'll definitely outrun a phone call. It's exactly what we're looking for. What's it gonna take to buy it?
If you rolled in here and wanted me to build this car, it'd be 200 grand. I ain't even 200 grand. That's a lot for this car, but I gotta start somewhere, and he's gonna try to knock me down, so there we go.
Would 100 grand buy the car?
Oh, God, no. 100 grand? You owe me that for the test ride.
Richard hit me at 200. It's way out of my budget. Can we meet in the middle? Say 115?
That is not the middle of 100 and 200. That's the middle of 100 and 130. No, you just gotta bring it up a little bit.
150, let's make a deal.
I can do 150.
Thank you, sir.
I just sold it for 150. Woo! Get you some of that. So you gonna tell me who your client is now?
No, I can't tell you the client.
Dang, dude. Let's just do it.
Richard's Scat Pack gamble started with a 71 Challenger.
Woo!
A free parts car arrived, and Richard rolled the dice on a never-before-seen build.
I'm gonna do it before I change my mind. Let's do it.
A new front and rear suspension, wheels, and brakes were all Richard thought he'd need to cash in.
That's ridiculous.
Until Aaron's late additions upped the ante. Another gamble on a 57 short bus took a bite out of Richard's bankroll. But Richard scored a 34 Plymouth and parlayed it into a quick win. With everything on the line, Richard went all in on the Challenger, winning a $150,000 jackpot, giving him more than 69,000 reasons to celebrate.
Hello. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah. Today? Yeah. I can have it ready to go for you. Mike! We got to get that outside to the line.
They're coming to get that?
Yeah, they're coming to get it, and they don't know that we took the motor out of it.
Here, put these on.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
No, your fingerprints will be all over it.
They know who had it.
Well, I'm putting them on. This thing is heavy. Watch the door.
Oh!
Okay, don't worry about the door.
Truck's over there. Let's go. What do you want for lunch?
Hot dogs, I guess.
Right now on Fast and Loud. Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman battle a beauty to bring home a beast of a 69 Malibu.
Watch it.
But when their big build gets off to a rocky start.
Oh, that's not good.
And a sweet 68 Coronet
Freaking rad.
gets on Aaron's bad side. This story takes a crazy turn.
Now, why don't we just make this our next big build?
Meanwhile,
Check it out.
the plot thickens as Richard expands his gas monkey kingdom
Is this mosh pit?
and picks up a tricked-out Camaro that's the stuff of legend.
Come on now. This was every schoolboy's dream.
With all these twists and turns, will this quest for glory lead the monkeys to a fairy tale finish?
Welcome to my high school dream. Ready for some Motley Crue?
Or will Richard and his motley band end up looking like fools?
Are we rocking now?
We just wrapped up on our big Challenger build, and now I'm looking for something to throw at my guys. And I'm looking for something a little bit more leaner, something that won't keep us challenged for, weeks. And they got a lot of road construction going on. They're building a new freeway here. Of course, they've been doing that for what, since about the time you were born?
Yeah, the last 30 years.
So I was browsing the old interwebs like usual, and I came across a tasty little morsel just about 2 hours south of Dallas. A little town called Temple. This one popped up on the old interwebs, and it's 69 Malibu.
That's all right. That's real all right.
It's supposed to be a 1 or 2 owner car, a couple spots of rust. I gotta admit, it looked pretty beat up in the picture, but I think it's still got a little bit of potential. For that body style, it was interesting enough that I grabbed the old bearded wonder here and headed south. Back in '69, the Chevelle Malibu was about as sexy as it got for a mid-size mainstream coupe. Perfect for anyone looking for a muscle car at a reasonable price. Heck, even when I graduated high school in 1987, the Chevelle Malibu was still one of the coolest things around.
The 69 Malibu, if that's what it is, I think that's a pretty clean car.
The only problem is this guy's a car flipper, so, you know.
So he's going all of it and then 10%.
Yep.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, hombre.
I sure would like to build one of these one day.
God, as long as you don't buy a red one.
Hello? Hello? This guy likes his Ford GTs, huh?
He's got a couple of them.
Wow. It's pretty crazy.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Door was open, so we just came on in.
No problem.
I'm Richard Rawlings.
Hi, I'm Brandy Capriva. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Brandy?
Yes.
Well, I was supposed to see a guy named Chris, right?
Yeah, he's my father, unable to be here right now.
Oh, okay. This is pretty much the one I saw on the net, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was this one.
Oh, yeah, it was this one. Yeah, that's the one I remember the pictures of. Who stores like $1 million worth of Ford GTs with beat-up old Chevelles?
A car guy.
Has he got a pool tab over here?
I don't know. What a sexy beast this thing is.
Looks
Not
good.
factory, huh? Well, I don't know if I'd go quite that
Looks
far.
like you can do something with it.
Well, in comparison to some things, yes, it does.
Not, you know, sometimes pictures look better than the car does in person, and this one goes way beyond that. This car is butt ugly. It's rusty. It's dirty. The guy said it was drivable when he parked it, but it doesn't have any belts, so how am I going to test that?
Among its high-level options, it has some type of futuristic latex gel multi-level composite mixture on the roof.
Probably similar to Alien's blood.
No. You know what, though? It's ugly and got a lot of holes in it, but I really like it. I don't even know what color it is. It's the color of dirt. I never had that crayon in my box.
It's because you would eat it just like you did dirt. So it's a bit of a mess, but it's still the 69 body style, and it's supposedly got a decent engine, which can save me mega bucks in the build if I can get it for a decent price. So how much is this?
He's asking $7,000.
I can't pay that. I could probably
No?
pay about 4.
4?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more rusty than I thought, but I mean, he's a car guy. He described it pretty accurately, but, you know, in your mind, you're always hoping that it's not that bad.
This one is that bad.
I didn't know anything about the top, so.
Okay, so 6,000? Still too high?
Yeah, it really is. So we started haggling. The guy that I was supposed to buy the car from is not even here. He sends his daughter. I mean, I don't know if that was some negotiating tactic, knowing that I like blondes. I always get upset when they send the pretty lady to do the negotiating because I'm kind of softy. So what do you think? I'm at 5.
Well,
I drove all this way.
I know you did. I know he's asking 7, but I know he wants to get rid of it. So what if we meet in the middle and do 5,500?
What do you think, Aaron?
I think 5's a big number on it.
You can't hear us negotiating with ourselves, can you?
No, there's a TV wall.
Okay.
So.
I'm gambling the fact that we already drove here and we got to drive back with an empty trailer, and what the hell? What's 500 bucks? All right, 5,500 bucks.
Deal.
Cash due?
Cash will be perfect.
There you go. Go ahead and count that up,
Okay.
and we'll get this thing loaded and out of here.
Okay.
Well, I guess we got our next big build. This Malibu's gonna need some work, but hey, this is exactly what I was looking for. Not really. So what do you think we should do with it?
I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
That's why I have you here.
Oh.
So check this out.
Yeah, check that out.
You know it's sweet? 1969 Malibu.
The emblem doesn't even want to be on this car.
No, it doesn't. Got it off a guy for 5,500 bucks.
Oh.
Just get it cleaned up, check the brakes, see if it'll even roll over and fire on some fresh gas just hooked up, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. Y'all have fun.
Let her rip. Hey, take it slow, right? Because as soon as you turn, it slides off of.
Got no turning.
Watch it.
What is going on with the wheels?
Man, now that's what I'm talking about.
Check this bad boy
That's
out.
more my speed right there.
68 Cornet.
Sweet.
I'm always on the lookout for cars from my high school glory days. And they never go out of style, especially with guys my age. So when Tony found this Cornet, 68 Cornet, horrendously underpriced, I said, Tony, go get this car quick and try to get it bought And that's exactly what happened.
That looks good.
It's silver black wheels, black interior. It's got a 4-speed hog leg on the ground. Shaved door handles with keyless entry. Freaking rad, dude.
Pretty cool. It actually looks like it did in the pictures. That's a relief.
Yeah, unlike the freaking Malibu. Sure, there were a few things I'd have done differently if this was a gas monkey car, but hey. We got this thing for $6,500?
65, yeah. I don't love the wheels,
Dude,
but
who cares? It starts and runs and drives and looks like this. We just sell it. I think it makes $5-6 grand just like that.
Hey, can I go drive it?
No, I'm gonna drive it. Get out of the way, dude. I never hesitate pulling the trigger on a muscle car like this because the keys, well, they come with a guarantee. Oh, yeah. Sweet! Get behind the wheel, it's like you're 17 again.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with this car.
No, all you gotta do is clean it up, stick it on the net is what I think.
all right, cool. I'll get it cleaned up. We'll put it on the net.
That's what I want, dude. So I told Tony, just don't touch it. Leave it alone. Wash it, put it on the interweb for sale, make your money, run.
We stole it for $6,500.
So the boss man wants us to get the engine running on the 69 Malibu. It's got no belts, no hoses, but we should be able to get it started with a little help from my friend here.
Hit it.
Put some up in that nasty thing. Oh, that is not good.
What?
Look at that crank pulley.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. I think it's time Richard and Aaron have a powwow on this one.
We need to talk about this Malibu. On the motor, they got it to actually fire and run, but that's about as much as we're gonna get out of it.
We fired it up and the crank pulley almost fell off of it.
It's junk, it's got a bad crank in it. This motor's toast.
So this sucks. I thought we were getting into something that would be fun and easy and be a little light on the wallet. And if I have to replace the motor, I mean, a new crate engine, that's gonna set me back like 8 to 10 grand. And that's gonna suck up every bit of profit I'm hoping to make. Don't we have a couple motors laying around here from some of these cars?
We do. We have a 307, we have a 350 outside.
My concern is if we do the motor and get it running and we go try driving, the transmission don't work. I mean, who knows how deep this problem really goes?
Are you kidding me? You know, buying a classic car is always a crapshoot, especially when it comes to the motor, and I've only got so much margin to play with when it comes to this car. Right now, my gut's telling me that it's time to be done with this one. I mean, stick a fork in it. It's done.
This is a parts car.
I think you're right. All right, button it up and let's clean it up and we'll sell it.
We'll wash it and steel wool the bumpers and you can make another 500 on it.
These 7, 8 different colors of green gonna look good.
Now we don't have a big build for the shop this week. Just a big money suck on my bank account. Thanks for the great news. Why don't you guys just go home? I've had enough bad news today.
Night, Aaron.
Fricka fracka fudge sickles.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
Gas Monkey Live.
Richard makes a big announcement.
I got Motley Crue.
But Aaron has one of his own.
Hey, you know your new Coronet? I wrecked it.
Oh, man. What's up?
No,
Come on, we're going somewhere. I got a surprise.
I don't like your surprises. You better not be trying on clothes.
It was only that one time, and it was a different country.
Whatever.
So yesterday, I had to dump my big project because, well, the numbers just weren't adding up. I need to find something else for my guys to do, but right now I can't worry about that. Check that out, Gas Monkey Live. We got a new project that I've been cooking up, and it's about to come out of the oven. Check it out, Gas Monkey Live.
It's much bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Alex! If you've been watching our previous episodes like you should be, then you know that my manager, Alex, from Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, has convinced me to buy the concert venue right across the street.
Yeah, it turned out all right.
Today, I get to see what he's been up to over here. Oh, ladies first, please. Whoa! I may be a happy monkey on the outside, but on the inside, I'm kind of a jittery monkey because I've got all my money tied up in this new live music venue. So if it succeeds, well, that's great. The return could be huge. But if it fails, it could take the whole Gas Monkey empire down with it. So this is all just like dancing and moshing. And back in high school, I was the guy that was checking out my favorite bands, and that's why opening the bar and grill was such a freaking kill for me. I love it. But this place, it's like a whole new level.
This thing is gigantic.
Heck yeah, it is. Go big or go home. Wow.
Look, it's about the size of your head, Richard.
My head just got a little bigger after seeing this place done. Now all we gotta do is, what is it? You build it and they will come? They gotta start coming.
That's right.
I'm always swinging for the fences, and on this one, I took one big swing, and I want this place to frickin' rock. I know you're only as good as your first impression, and I want to go big right out of the gate, and what better way to do that than with my all-time favorite band? All right. You ready for something else?
Yeah.
You ready? You want me to bring the heat?
Yeah.
I got Motley Crue, man.
What?
What, like the cover band?
Nope. The real Motley Crue. They're gonna play right here.
Motley Crue.
Yes.
Tommy Lee, Vince Neil,
You
Nikki
name
Sixx,
it. Yes.
Mick Mars.
Yep. Right here.
How'd you manage that?
Yeah.
I got it done. I got friends in high places. I'm the one with the vision. I see these things.
Oh, God, here we
Y'all
go.
execute. Here we are. We're ready, right? You said we're open. We're ready to rock. I've been rocking to the Crew since high school, so this is gonna be a big thrill for me, and hopefully it'll put this place on the map. It's always the latest big thing that you do that can take down the dominoes behind you. So, you know, we're gonna have to do this right and do it up, and I don't think of a better way than to have Motley Crue here. Is that another bar on the other side of the stage? Oh, I gotta check that out.
Oh, God. Richard.
What's the rush? It's not like I have a car to build. Everyone's always trying to spoil my fun. What's up, man?
Hey, you know your new Coronet?
Yeah, that thing's gonna make some money.
Well, I'll put a dent in it.
Come on.
Well, it's not a small dent either. So,
Are you messing with me? Because, man, that's quick money. Tony stole
Hey,
that car for $65.
I would not my favorite turd, okay? So,
Richard managed to buy, for the first time, a pretty decent 68 Coronet. You know what? It was definitely going to make some pretty easy money. That is, until I wrecked it.
so I went to go to dinner. I didn't even know the car was there. I pulled forward and smashed it with a big dog.
So we wrecked 2 cars.
I just didn't know it was there. I ran the big truck into it.
Let's go take a look at it, figure it out. After what just happened with the Malibu, this is potentially another huge fail that I just don't need right now, especially considering how overextended I am in the Gas Monkey Live. I mean, how's that for bad timing? Dang, dude. Ta-da.
Yeah. So I didn't want anyone else to get fired, so I wrote my name on it.
You just staking your claim?
Yeah, I figure I'd own it.
Oh, man.
So we got the corner here. The Bondo's only a ½ inch thick here, so I think we can fix that up. And we got a booger here. It needs to get pushed out. Then we gotta realign the fender and the hood. But it is a cool car.
It needs some help, though.
So we go outside and assess the damage, but I can already see Aaron's eyes turn.
I don't like the wheels on it. The stance is kind of high, and it's got dorky brakes on it, so.
He was thinking like, well, you know, if we're gonna fix it, we might as well do some wheels and do some brakes.
If we're gonna do some work, you know, why don't we just make this our next big build?
Yep. I can already hear the Velcro in my wallet being ripped open. That's right, kids, Velcro. Yeah, but I mean, I already had good margin and we stole the car. The guy needed to sell it.
Oh, we don't have that anymore, so we got to think about what we're going to do now. What do you think the car is now? A car's $15,000, $16,000 car now?
Yeah, I'm thinking 13, 15 grand, pretty easy.
You don't think it's mid-20s? We change the wheels on it, get the stance right, and get brakes on it? I mean, it could be a lot cooler, and we never do Mopar, so.
So what, drop 5 grand on it or so and see what happens? Damn it. Murphy's Law, man, I always say.
Come on, let's put it inside.
Gee, that was an easy decision for me to make. So in basically one day, I get a car in, I'm excited, I'm already counting, you know, my chickens before they hatch, and they didn't hatch. They got ran over, they got squished. You know what? I think we hit it on purpose because it just didn't look right.
Oh, hey, look, even signed it.
Oops.
So this insurance?
I can't afford to claim this on insurance just because Aaron hit it in the parking lot. You know that would do to our insurance here?
I don't know if it's Aaron's insurance or your insurance.
No, my truck at my shop with my cars. So, anyways, in typical Aaron fashion, now he wants to play with it.
But I think basically it's got drums on it. It sucks. The thing's kind of got some hokey stuff and doesn't really make sense. Obviously, we've got some repair to do, but I think we're pretty quick.
So long before I inflicted my own damage on this Coronet, it had clearly suffered at the hand of somebody else. I mean, they had added some things, they had deleted some things, the direction was left, it was right, it was kind of all over the place. You know, they just ended up with a less than amazing result. And so this is what I'm gonna do to give it some gas monkey mojo. First, I'd lower the car with a slight rake, because as we all know, the lower the altitude, the higher the attitude. The second thing is I'd chunk those hokey wheels and go with a set of wheels that, you know, fit the car a little bit better. And next, you know, we gotta do something with the back of the car. Right now, the wheels are so close together, they practically disappear underneath the car. It definitely looks more like a hovercraft than it does a muscle car. On the inside, the bucket seats are, well, they're just seriously ugly, so we're gonna have to do something to improve on that.
What do you want to do as far as paint?
Same color I don't want to get, because I know it's already been cut in on the jams, inside the hood. Everything's already painted this color, so I like to leave the same color. It's got some rough bodywork in the quarter back there, so if we're doing it, I'd like to go ahead and straighten up a couple of the other things.
Don't go overboard, but just finesse it a little bit.
Exactly.
Here's the challenge. I was gonna make X amount of margin, so do whatever, but make sure that I make X amount of margin still or more.
X is a pretty easy number to get to.
Well, you gotta get through the rest of the alphabet.
What's X?
It's a variable. It's anything we
That's
want
what
to
I
be.
was
$7,
gonna say.
$1,700, $17,000.
Wait a minute. So Aaron hits my perfectly good car and then talks me into building it instead of just flipping it, and he thinks he's gonna get a blank check for it. It's time to put an X on this idea. I figured it was a 15G ride, and we got it for $6,500, so whatever we put into it, we still gotta make, you know, 8 or 9 grand. Since I never intended to build this Coronet, I'm only gonna give you 5 days and 5 grand.
Definitely not exorbitant.
Just get it done.
5 days, $5,000, that's not much to work with, but like they always say, you broke it, you bought it. Well, I guess it's time to get our hands on it.
I kind of feel stupid doing this.
Yeah, I do too. All right, guys, let's get the show on the road. We really got to bust this thing out.
Somebody let me in this thing.
Who's got the keys?
He didn't leave the keys in it, did he?
They're hanging.
Oh, the keys are in there.
Good thing I left this vent window open.
Not a very auspicious beginning, guys.
Shut up, Casey.
Coming up,
Exhibit A.
the professor is back in class.
This is sometimes and often perceived as cool.
And Richard
Check it out.
gets a dose of sweet revenge.
You got one of these? No, I think there's a reason, though.
All right, guys, Aaron wants all the trim off.
Blah, blah, blah. We get it, Jason.
Oh, hey. Hey, are y'all done yet?
So Richard's given me an admittedly tight budget of $5,000, an even tighter deadline of 5 days, to try and make this Coronet the kind of cool car the previous owners had been shooting for, but had sadly missed. You can see what I consider tragic missteps practically everywhere you look. For instance, many of the trim elements are satin black, but somewhere along the way, someone has added bumpers to the car that are shinier than Mike Coy's head. I want to get the axle down and get the axle pulled and the backing plates and the brakes off. Fortunately, you don't have to do much to a car to make it badass. However, you do have to do the right things.
All right, kiddies, now it's time for Aaron's Tech Talk, where he talks about things you don't understand. This week, we're going to learn how 2 subtle changes to your car can turn it from meek to mean.
Exhibit A. The rear wheels are a Coronet. The wheels are nice and narrow and tucked underneath the car cleanly. However, they don't even fill the wheel wells. This is, as you can see, not cool. But there's an easy way to fix that by pushing our wheels all the way out to the outside edge of the car. First, we clear out any unnecessary clutter in the area. Second, we fabricate some nifty mini tubs that won't crowd our tires. Third, we order our new wheels with a little less offset to move them out wider. Altogether, it gives it a much more stable, wide stance. This is sometimes and often perceived as cool. Previously, the tower was in here like this, and so there's a little more presence.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we move on to our next subject. Whenever a car has a door with a pillar in it and it has another window behind it, this is far superior to having 4 doors, right? But on hardtop cars, they're open all the way right here. And this is rad. This is a reason we buy old cars. But this great car we have has a problem. It has seats that look like this, which absolutely destroy the side profile of the car. And so what we've chosen to do is simply remove the top of the seat, much like I've done. Much better.
Damn, these things are kind of heavy. So these seats don't really fit this car. So what we're doing is actually cutting the very top of it off and kind of reshape the top of it so actually it looks somewhat decent when you're looking inside the car, so it's kind of the same height as the door itself. May cut into the side pieces here. No sweet holes anymore, which is gonna be great. It's gonna look dumb.
Ow. This must be what it's like to undress Batman.
Jeremy! Stop grinding!
The greatest thing about a simple modification like this is the fact that any one of my guys should be able to knock it out in an afternoon. Yeah, I think it'll fly.
Okay.
Let's make 2 of them.
It's kind of comfy.
Unless, of course, his name is Dustin. In that case, he might need another day.
It looks like the Bearded Wonder has the cornet build going right along, so that means he doesn't need my face around here right now. That's perfect, because I got a trip planned to St. Louis anyways to do a little bit of horse trading, and I just can't afford to blow it off right now. So, it's kind of complicated. Pay attention. A while back, I was at auction. I bought a 36 Auburn replica car for 47 grand. And then a car buddy of mine in St. Louis said he has a buyer for it and asked if we could do a little trade deal. Well, I like to barter, so I shipped the car straight to St. Louis. Moto Exotic. Now, here I am to see if my buddy and I can do a little car swapping. What, are you just enjoying the breeze in your hair? What's up, my man? How you been, Scotty? Long time no see.
My name's Scott Brandt. I own Moto Exotica classic cars here in St. Louis, Missouri. Hit it.
Look at that. Viper V10, pretty decent work. A lot of these things are just kind of thrown together. Bitch it. So anyways, I figured with 100-something cars, you gotta have something here we can either horse
I got
trade.
something for you.
What are you wearing there? Is that your Richard starter kit?
It is.
Golly, people trying to steal my look. Let's go see what you got inside, man.
All right, well, I got something to choose from in here.
The little Volkswagen's kind of cool.
How about an LT1 Corvette? This is a baby doll.
So we walked through the showroom, and, you know, Scott's got quite a few cars.
3-window Hudson, but nothing's floating his boat.
A DeLorean.
He's not seeing anything he likes. I'm like, really?
I've never had one, and I don't think I want one.
Maybe they're just too nice for Richard.
I was hoping you had something kind of wacky different. Something cool that I would like.
He's looking for something different. That's when I knew I had him. I got something you don't have or ever had. Walk this way.
And then he showed me the sweet revenge.
Check it out. Show quality. Come on now.
There's a
Check
reason.
it out. Z28. This was every schoolboy's dream back in the 70s, man. Had Farrah Fawcett and they had a picture of this on their wall. It's got gold-plated. Come on, take a look.
That's a 1979 Camaro that's been fully customized, frame off. Everything that can be moved, taken off, or whatever is chrome, tricked out. It's got gold. I'm telling you, I know this because Scott told me. Got gold.
Check out the interior. Velvet. Velvet.
Golly, man. I kind of dig it, man, because I came from these times, you know, and more gold-plated.
I told you. This is hilarious.
It's kind of from the era when I was in high school. This would have been a Super magazine show car back then.
You got one of these?
No, I don't. I think
Did you have one of these?
No, I think there's a reason, though.
It is the
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you.
That's straight up porn interior, dude. Holy cow. So I kind of dig it. Does it run?
Yeah, it runs.
We'll start it up, man.
This car's got more chrome and gold than Richard's got on his fingers. It's right up his alley. Hoo-ah!
Now we just gotta make a deal. So how much is the gold-plated?
I paid 10 grand for it, so it's even trade for the other piece of
I was born at night, man, but not last night. He's like, oh, we'll just trade straight up and whatever. I'm like, who the hell do you think you are, gas monkey? Dude, you know I'm not gonna trade you straight up.
All right, I know what you paid. You know what I paid.
Gotcha.
How about we just take the difference and I'll pay you for the Auburn.
I paid 47, you paid 10, so you're gonna give me 37 grand. You keep the Auburn.
And you can do whatever you want with it.
All right, that's a deal. Cool. I'm so gonna play some hairband metal music and drive around in this thing. It's gonna be rad. Be like this, yeah!
Coming up on Fast and Loud, while one crew hunkers down to finish the build,
2 days to do this? Thanks, Richard.
another crew gives Richard a night of nights.
Welcome to my high school dream.
What was the name of the workshop at Dodge where employees could build or fix things on their own time? Was it A, the garage, B, rest and repair, C, playpen, or D, the creation room? What was the name of the workshop at Dodge where employees could build or fix things on their own time? The answer is C. Employees had access to a machine shop called the Playpen where they could use company equipment to work on personal projects.
Okay, I guess it's time to start dealing with this little issue.
Sure.
Just FYI, I'm backstoring this corner has been hit multiple times.
He's just trying to make himself feel better about it.
You know, this might be the right time to remind everybody why we're working on this car in the first place. That's right. Richard's always complaining about Aaron costing him money. And this time, for sure it ain't no lie.
This is so small, I could probably fix it myself. Stay out. See? It looks great.
Don't lean against it. I think you better let the big boys handle this one.
Y'all have fun. I'm out of here.
The good news is fixing the dent that Aaron put above the rim. It's pretty standard stuff. Just go in from the backside, hammer it out. But the damage at the front, that's another matter. There's no way I can get a hammer inside. So I'm gonna use these guys to pull it out. Nailed it. All I gotta do is use my stud welder to attach a stud to the bare metal. And then my slide hammer comes into play. I just pull on the studs bit by bit and the metal comes back to its original shape. I want to get it as close as possible because I don't want to have to use a lot of Bondo. To fix this dent should take me around 3 hours. If insurance is paying for it, I would tell them it's going to take 6 because that's how you do insurance. In fact, I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to go take lunch, a really long lunch.
Did you say you're going to lunch? I don't think so. We've got a car to finish. Now that's the way to fill a wheel well. All right, let's get the front wheels on. Let's get it over to paint.
I can't see.
Cut. There you go. There you go. Straighten up. Two days to do this? Thanks, Richard. So, as usual, we don't have a lot of time to paint this car. But the good thing is, we're keeping the original color. So except for a few pieces, we don't have to butz this car all the way apart. I'm a silver shooting machine, baby. This job is really about cleaning up the look, making sure everything matches. It's more of a restyle than a refinish. At least it's not clear. I hate clear. You hear that, Richard? I hate clear.
Waka Laka?
Waka laka.
How about I get the door for you guys?
Oh, no, allow me.
Yeah, we'll do the ace before beauty.
Oh, my God, it's locked.
Whoa! So about a year ago, we opened Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, and it is jamming. It's packed every weekend. And now, we got Gas Monkey Live.
Tonight's the night, dude.
I got the jitters.
This thing, I told you it was gonna work. We're gonna make it work, dude. Motley Crue, the way to do it. It's gonna be killer, man.
We got Motley Crue here. Now, I graduated high school in 1987, so if they'd have told me I was gonna have Motley Crue at my own bar, I'd have been like, yeah, right.
What's up, Gas Monkey Live? Welcome to my high school dream. Holy who's having fun? That's what I'm talking about. Sitting around with my best buddy Dennis, and you've seen him on the show probably 20 years ago. We're having a few too many beers. We're talking about... We're talking about what we're gonna do when we get old if we have the means. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna have Motley Crue play at my house when I turn 50. Well, Dennis, you're turning 50 and Motley Crue's playing my house for you. Even better. Everybody tell Dennis happy birthday. Woo! You guys ready for some Motley Crue? Woo! Get the hell after it. Let's all have fun and take our clothes off. Woo!
So there you go. I got to spend the whole night with my best friends, my favorite band, at my own venue. I can't be more happy. Gas Monkey Live, we are on the map now.
Happy birthday, Dennis!
I got Motley Crue on stage, and check this out. Beer assistant hell, I've got a beer pocket. I am moving up in the world.
Coming up, the finished coronet should be music to Gas Monkey's ears.
Yeah, that's not in tune at all.
But when Richard tries to unload it,
Badass.
he hits all the wrong notes.
How about 50?
No way.
What?
All right, I'll give it a shot.
This is why I can't do what I gotta do, is because you two just off all the time.
Well, we ain't nothing to do.
You got, yeah, suspension.
We're done.
Oh, well, carry on.
Easy, Grandpa. Oh, right on the junk.
See that? That ball doesn't even have air in it.
Who's that old guy? It's my Uncle Richie.
Well, here we are, 1968 Cornet 500. Anytime I get behind the wheel of a good muscle car, well, it takes me back to my high school days. And this car is definitely a good reason to strike up any band. Yeah, that's not in tune at all. You need to work on that. When the Cornet rolled in at first, I told Tony, let's sell it, get our profit, and run. And run we did. Run it over. Right, Aaron?
I would like to say that it was in my master plan to crush the corner on this car, but it really wasn't. I just made a mistake. However, I think it worked out well for the car. The car ran and drove pretty good, but while the car did have big 20s on it, they didn't really look right. So I thought, what's the best looking wheel for this car? Well, quite frankly, a Coronet wheel. So we called the guys over at US Mag, and they were able to knock out a set for us and pretty quick, too. And I wanted them further out. So I ordered a custom offset and pushed the back wheels even further to the outside. One, to get the stance I wanted. Next, make sure they didn't rub anything. The problem was, though, we had to mini-tub the outside of the wheel well, which is a bit uncharacteristic of a lot of cars. When it comes to getting the car looking right, sitting right, and turning correctly, we call Magnum Force. The rear is a set of leaf springs just like they were from the factory, except for they've been de-arched and lowered. So they still have the right spring rate, they just sit a little flatter. Now, since I'd already messed up one corner, it's just easier to scuff the whole thing and actually paint the whole car. It had interesting seats in it, not great, but not bad. So we cut the seats in half. Ultimately, we were able to get them over to Sue and able to recover them so they look just like they did when they were in the car before, just shorter.
So our 68 Coronet, it's done. It looks good, sits right, and sounds right. Speaking of sound, set! see this. You know all about these things. I don't think this is regulation. Well, at least I didn't waste all my cool in high school.
Yo.
What's up, Jackson?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. I guess you came to look at that hot rod.
Yeah, I'm here to see that car and we talked about, man.
Did you bring some money?
I always got money.
Better be a bunch. The 68 Cornet is now done. So I started thinking, okay, who's gonna buy it? A buddy of mine, Michael Jackson, and yes, that's his real name. He's had a few hot rods, but he's never had a really good hot rod. So I'm thinking he's gotta be the guy for this.
Whoa.
This is what I'm talking about,
So this
Jackson.
is it, huh? That looks pretty sweet, man. My name is Michael Jackson, AKA Jick. That's what they call me, because I'm a badass. The minute I walked up to the car, I was like, holy that car is badass. Those wheels are badass. And I really like the one-off wheels that they did, kind of retro back from the old 1968. The way the car sits is really badass. It just looks like one small little problem.
What's that?
Where are the door handles at? Did you monkeys forget to put those back on?
It's got automatic little popper things.
Badass.
Well, let's go for a ride.
All right, that's cool.
Put a little custom gas monkey gas pedals in here.
Oh, cool. Those are badass.
Everything I do is badass, son.
Woo! There you go. Get it! Yeehaw! All right, man. Sounds good.
Feels good up here, too.
Yeah.
Look, no hands. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great. Car rides kick ass. It doesn't road walk like a lot of those cars back from that era. Richard drives like a bat out of hell.
Check out the new brakes.
Whoa. And I got thrown back in the seat a few times. I like that. That's pretty cool.
I absolutely stole the Coronet for $6,500, and Aaron went a little over budget. So all in, I've got about 12.5 grand in the car. So are you ready to step up and have a real hot rod yet,
What's
or are you
the
just
damage?
talking?
What's the damage, man?
I don't want to rip my guy's head off, but 50.
No way.
So for kind of and giggles, I hit Jackson at 50 grand. And that's more than the car's probably worth, and I know it, but I know he's gonna probably try to pull a Richard on me and go at a halfway point. 50 grand, dude.
Nah.
Brand new paint, brand new suspension, brand new wheels.
No way.
Come
I was thinking more like in the 20s, maybe 25.
Whammo, that's what happens. What? I could have sold it for 25 before I wrecked it.
No, I don't know, man. No, I can't do that. Why don't you negotiate with me here a little bit?
Why don't you give me a better offer?
When your best friend tries to rip you for more than what you should pay, I don't know, kind of hurts your feelings a little bit. The brother-in-law deal, not what it's cracked up to be. How about 30?
Well, you're moving in the right direction, but you're not quite there yet. I mean, I'll come down to 40.
But I knew you can't get too hurt over a car deal, especially with Richard. You know, he's all about making money, so I don't blame him for that. He's got a business to run. Tell you what, why don't we meet in the middle? How about 35? Help a brother out. 35. Come on. Going once. Going twice.
All right, deal.
All right, man. That's cool. I appreciate that.
We ended up staying at 35,000 bucks. That's great. The shop makes double what I thought I was gonna make in the first place. Let's go do some paperwork. Get you out of here in your sweet-ass new ride, 68 Cornet.
To be honest with you, I probably, after seeing it, probably would have paid a little bit more, but I think I got a good deal.
I did you a favor. I could have made more money than that. I just wanted to see you in something cool instead of that boring stuff you usually drive.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Everybody's happy. He's getting a good car. And when he's done with it, probably sell it back to me and I'll knock his head off. Probably offer him like 25 grand for it or something like that. I mean, that's what friends are for, right?
What a sexy beast this thing is.
Richard's week started out on a low note when the 69 Malibu of his teenage dreams
It's junk. It's got a bad crank in it.
turned out to be a complete bust.
What's up, my man?
And his trade of a 36 Auburn for a 70 Camaro did nothing to fatten his wallet.
Freaking rad, dude.
Richard's plan to flip a 68 Coronet he purchased for a song
Stole it for 6,500 bucks.
hit a snag.
Dang, dude.
So the monkeys pinned their fortunes on Aaron's plan to pump up the cool on the Coronet by widening the stance adding custom retro wheels, chopping the seats down to size, and giving the paint job some KC magic.
That car is badass.
Aaron's plan paid off to the tune of a cool $35K.
That's what I'm talking about.
Leaving Richard with 16,900 reasons to rock out.
রাঙাপুরি উৎসবে আনন্দে বাংলাদেশের ঘরে ঘরে।
গুরু এবার হোক শুরু, একটি দেশবন্ধু পণ্য।
ক্র্যাক জন্মেও এমন ক্র্যাক খাস নাই যে ক্র্যাক খাওয়ামো।
মারামারি মানে হইতেছে আমি একজনের মারছি, ও আমার পাল্টা মারছে। আমি তো কোথাও মাইর খাইনি, আমি মাইর দিছি।
আমি প্রশাসনও না, আমি পুলিশও না, আমি ক্র্যাক।
আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, এই সমাজের চোখে আমি ক্র্যাক। আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, এই প্রতিবাদে নো স্টেপ।
কি সমস্যা আপনার?
মদ, গাঞ্জা, হিরোইন, কোকেন, এটি আমি কিচ্ছু খাই না। আমি খাই কলা, কলায় থাকে প্রচুর ফাইবার। তুই সিগারেট বেচস না? এলাকার প্রত্যেকটা পোলার ফুসফুস বাদ করে লাগে।
আপনাকে একদম গুন্ডা গুন্ডা লাগে, ক্রিমিনাল লাগে, সন্ত্রাসী লাগে। সবাই জানে আপনি ক্র্যাক। পাগল কোথাকার।
এই সমাজটা অন্ধকার করে সত্যবাদীকে মন্দকাল, আর সত্যের পথকে অস্বীকার। এই ক্র্যাকই করবে সব পরিষ্কার। আমি উন্মাদ, আমি সত্য।
আমি নিজের বোনকে ড্রাগের ওভারডোজ দিয়ে পাগল বানাই ফেলবা।
আমার কিন্তু অনেকগুলো ঘোড়া আছে।
আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, এই সমাজের চোখে আমি ক্র্যাক। আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, এই প্রতিবাদে নো স্টেপ ব্যাক। আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক, আমি ক্র্যাক।
হেয়ার ট্রিটমেন্ট এখন বাড়িতেই রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল দিয়ে।
রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল।
এক্সট্রা কুলার হেলদি চুলের জন্য রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল। নিম প্রকৃতির এক অনন্য উপাদান, আর এই নিমের প্রকৃত নির্যাস থেকে তৈরি রাঙাপুরি নিম ফেস ওয়াশ। ফ্রেশ লুক এখন সারাদিন সব সময়। অ্যালোভেরা এবং রোজ এক্সট্রাক্ট যুক্ত রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার রিমুভাল ক্রিম, ত্বকের সৌন্দর্যে নো কম্প্রোমাইজ। রাঙাপুরি উৎসবে আনন্দে বাংলাদেশের ঘরে ঘরে।
গুরু এবার হোক শুরু, একটি দেশবন্ধু পণ্য।
হায় আল্লাহ, একটা ছেলে এত সুন্দর হয় কি করে?
তোমাকে দেখতে ভালো লাগে, তোমাকে ভাবতে ভালো লাগে, চিরকাল থাকতে তোমার হয়ে ভাবনায় ডুবতে ভালো লাগে।
আপনাকে যেদিন আমি ফার্স্ট দেখেছি সেদিনই আমি আপনার উপর ক্রাশ খেয়েছি।
আমি যাকে ভালোবাসবো she has to be extraordinary.
It's not your fault.
It's my fault. আমার 100 ফিটের মাঝখানে আসবেন না।
কি 6টা মাসে একটা মেয়েকে খুঁজে বের করতে পারো না?
So get the hell out of my house. Get out.
এভাবে যেমন থাকি না কেন, লুকিয়ে মনোভাব, স্বভাবে আমার লেগেই আছে তোমার তুমুলা ভাব।
হেয়ার ট্রিটমেন্ট এখন বাড়িতেই রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল দিয়ে।
রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল।
এক্সট্রা কুলার হেলদি চুলের জন্য রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল। নিম প্রকৃতির এক অনন্য উপাদান, আর এই নিমের প্রকৃত নির্যাস থেকে তৈরি রাঙাপুরি নিম ফেস ওয়াশ। ফ্রেশ লুক এখন সারাদিন সব সময়। অ্যালোভেরা এবং রোজ এক্সট্রাক্ট যুক্ত রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার রিমুভাল ক্রিম, ত্বকের সৌন্দর্যে নো কম্প্রোমাইজ। রাঙাপুরি উৎসবে আনন্দে বাংলাদেশের ঘরে ঘরে।
গুরু এবার হোক শুরু, একটি দেশবন্ধু পণ্য।
তাহলে আপনি সেই একবার চৌধুরী? আমি এখানে থাকবো না।
রাজু, এই ধরনের মেয়েদের আমি খুব ভালো মতন চিনি।
এত সন্দেহ তোমার কেন?
ঢাকা শহর হইতেছে আওয়াজের শহর। এত আওয়াজের মধ্যে কি নুপুরের আওয়াজ পাবা তুমি? নুপুরের আওয়াজটা হারায় যাবে।
রাখাল বালক আর বাঘের গল্পটা জানো তো?
হ্যাঁ, আমার তো কোনো তুমি ছিল না। কোন সীমা বলবে তো?
কয়টা সীমাকে ছিল তুমি?
প্রচন্ড ঘৃণা হচ্ছে নিজের উপরে।
She will be Momita. Just Momita.
হেয়ার ট্রিটমেন্ট এখন বাড়িতেই, রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল দিয়ে।
রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল,
এক্সট্রা কুলার হেলদি চুলের জন্য রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার লাইফ হেয়ার অয়েল। নিম প্রকৃতির এক অনন্য উপাদান, আর এই নিমের প্রকৃত নির্যাস থেকে তৈরি রাঙাপুরি নিম ফেস ওয়াশ। ফ্রেশ লুক এখন সারাদিন সব সময়। অ্যালোভেরা এবং রোজ এক্সট্রাক্ট যুক্ত রাঙাপুরি হেয়ার রিমুভাল ক্রিম, ত্বকের সৌন্দর্যে নো কম্প্রোমাইজ।
মাশাআল্লাহ মাশাআল্লাহ, কি সুন্দর ছেলে। এতদিন পর তুমি হসপিটালে মনের মতো একটা ছেলে পাঠিয়েছো। আমি জীবনে আর কিচ্ছু চাই না। এই মিস্টার নার্সটা আমার করে দাও।
তোর প্রেমেতে বিপদ কি মায়া জড়ালে হয়েছি যত।
পাটলাম কিন্তু হাত আই লাভ ইউ বলো। তুমি যদি ওরে আই লাভ ইউ বলো, আমি কিন্তু আর হত্যা করব। তুই মর, আমি কিন্তু পোজ দিলাম। তুই আর পোজ দিবি, আমি তোর পোজ দেওয়া হইতেছি। আমি তোর হাত কাটবো। রাখো। ইনজেকশন দিতে আসলে আমি কামড়ে দিব দূরে।
কাছে আসো, কাছে আসো, আসো।
নাইট ডিউটি দিছে। হ্যান্ডলাতে সাথে আমার প্রত্যেকদিন নাইট ডিউটি করতে হয়। আমি তো প্রত্যেকদিনই করি। নাইট দিবে, ডে দিবে, সব দিবে। আর কি কি লাগবে স্যাররে বল, স্যার দিবে। স্যার দেখছেন একদম তোর কিন্তু থাপড়ে এখন তো দাঁতে একদম ফালাই দেব। তুমি কিন্তু অনেক সুন্দর। তুমি কিন্তু চাইলে আমাকে একটু ভালোবাসতে পারো।
এখন সময় অনলাইনের, ঘরে বসেই কেনাবেচা করা যায় যখন তখন। এজন্যই আছে বিক্রয়বাবা.com। লগ ইন করুন বিক্রয়বাবা.com-এ। সহজেই অর্ডার করুন আপনার যা দরকার। সব কেনাকাটা এখানেই।
What, không leo dưới luôn. Không được rồi. Mùa thu đi qua. về nhanh thằng này. Ok, em pha mình tiếp đi. Lại không được rồi, bố đánh nhau liên tục vậy. Nhầm 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 nhầm. Bri đai trụ. Nice 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 nice. Đó là lần cuối. Ồ, lại xong rồi. Xuống đánh nhau, xuống đánh nhau, xuống đánh nhau. Farm cả đời à. Hay. Kinh khủng á. Hả? Nice. Ok. Tiên phong pháo thủ. Can trường. Hệ như cứt ấy. Như cứt ấy. Shiba. Mày. Có một bắn chết à? Mình kinh khủng vậy. Kinh khủng vậy. Ồ, mua đồ. Làm gì? Xúc xích kia nữa. What Bri doing? Bri take that for what? Ai à, Bri take con Swain luôn, Swain cắn ấy. Cắn Swain là thắng sâu luôn. Bị ướt trình cờ này, nó đánh không trận nào vào top 4. Cái tất. Nó đánh không trận nào top 4 thì nhót rồi. Chịu này khỏe quá. Chịu chơi game đen vãi. Sâu ăn lắc cùi. Một chữ C nhót hết. Ôi. Ôi, điên thế. Ôi, tao